Off Balance Podcast.
We back.
Yeah, we're back in the beige basement. So
And the trash house.
yeah, the trash house. It's actually written on the wall, so you guys can't really see it. But yeah,
It's the trash house. Why do we call it the trash house? Because there's just a lot of trash and there's things lying around.
yeah,
And
random things.
random things, but that's the charm. That's
Yeah,
what makes
exactly.
this place so lovely, and it gives it its charming aspect. Or
Yeah,
whatever.
or whatever it is.
Or whatever.
So yeah, we just finished a training session. Another fucking brutal training session because it's
Love it, man.
what, like 30 degrees outside Celsius? What is it in Fahrenheit? Like 90, 95?
I have no idea, but
I
it's
think
really
it's something
hot.
like that.
And
Yeah, dude, we're sweating our balls.
yeah,
My
and
ball was hot.
my balls was hot. And what's it called? The training itself is hard enough, but then when you add the heat and then like just the
Oh,
close
man.
space, it gets funky.
Yeah, it got funky.
So
that's for
cleaning
sure.
the mats though, we're cleaning the mats every day. You know, it doesn't smell the best, but we're using cleaning vinegar.
Is it? Yeah.
Yeah, cleaning
All
vinegar. I mean, didn't you notice the mats smelled like chips after training?
Especially with the salt from
Chats.
salt and vinegar, man.
The salt from our bodies and the vinegar after training just to complete
Some good old chats.
to complete the concoction.
Yeah, and then you add in Donald's feet from time to time on top of it.
What do we got on me?
A bit of cheese. Oh man,
Anyways,
we're
yeah.
stupid.
So we're trying to keep things clean. Obviously, we're trying to keep things safe. Today, Graham beat a little bit on my shoulder. I slipped. Something about slippery mats that scares me, man.
Yeah, unfortunately, the mat we're
We're using.
we're training on our rounds today. We did 2 rounds today, and I was trying to heist and like try to shoot, and we
Yeah.
just like I would push him away, and he would slide away while I'm
Mhm.
sliding away the opposite way.
Dude, a lot of things like I'm noticing when the mats are slippery, I'll shoot, and then if I miss, I'm calculating how much I'm going to slip to get out of the way and then back up on my feet. Or like if I have like a seat belt and the guy's hips are going on the mat and you're losing it,
Yeah.
and you know what usually you gotta walk your feet back
Yeah,
and go belly down. Well, I just slid belly down and came back
that's
up.
it. As easy.
It was the easiest thing. It was so smooth. But I remember honestly, like my ACL injury was big time
It is scary actually.
due to the mats being super slippery.
Yeah. Oh, was it? Oh, yeah. That's true. You slipped and it just.
I was
blew,
rolling
right?
with Brown. He had me in single leg X with the triangle locked underneath
Yeah.
my far leg, and I mean, at first I tried to resist, which is the first mistake. When you have a reap, you turn right away. Honestly,
Yeah.
don't resist it. It was 2.5 years ago. 2 years.
You're giving ammo to IBGF people right now.
Yeah, I'm giving ammo, but rightfully so.
Yeah.
Not only because I'm not saying reaping is dangerous. It's reacting to a reap the wrong way can be dangerous.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like many other things. I mean,
Oh yeah, for sure.
we can give examples all day about why like certain things. If
Basically, like doing a BJ pen on a 50-50 heel hook from Ryan Hall. You know, he turned into the heel.
exactly,
That's another good example of shit you don't want to do, right?
there you go.
So, but yeah, the reap. So what happened is like you kind of resisted a bit.
You resist. You try to face the person. As soon as the reap starts to come in, you need to be. In my opinion,
Yeah.
at
I
first
agree
you got to
with
be making sure the reap doesn't come on.
that. But let's say it does.
It comes on. You got to start turning away. Try to clear the
Free
knee
your
line.
knee, yeah.
Turn right away, and like drop down and
So-
kind of anticipate it.
So what happened to you?
So as I
when
was
it happened?
turning away, my foot slips and it was straight. So as he turned, pop, ACL gone. Yeah. But
Yeah.
honestly, man, all the biking
That's
that
scary.
we're doing now, the lifting, the training, it's leg is backed up.
Pretty intense sessions we're doing. Not only the jiu-jitsu part, but like
Yeah.
you said, there's lifting. I think you're lifting like often right after the session.
Yeah. Today I'm gonna lift a bit later after we drill tonight.
Yeah.
But what's it called? Usually I'll do it right after training. It's the best in my opinion. Time also just because here's the thing, I'm warmed up, right?
Yeah. So
I'm warmed up, I'm ramped up, I'm loosened up. If I cool down, I gotta go back. I gotta redo the warm up part.
Yeah, you gotta
again.
warm up.
So I'm
Yeah.
like, damn, that's like
Yeah,
just-
I've been doing it a bit later on because
Yeah.
sometimes I just feel like empty, like the tank is just empty after training. I'm like, oh man. Like today,
the amount of sweat.
today was so fucking like cardio wise, I feel good, but just after the session, I was just like, oh my god,
You're drained.
You're drained exactly. Because when you, I don't know, probably lose like 3-4 pounds of water like today, easy. No,
I think maybe more, man.
maybe more.
Maybe
Yeah,
more.
dude, I was so small on the scale after. I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah, I've been chowing down to try to maintain the weight.
Same.
Literally.
Just ate like
The struggle for us is not to lose weight; it's to maintain the weight.
maintain it. Yeah,
Like,
it's so
I
hard.
don't want to drop. Literally, especially I'm competing at 185
That's the thing, right?
against guys that me cutting the day before.
Like
and then-
guys that are like walking around 190, 195.
Guys are on all kinds of fruits and vegetables too, like
Acai,
acai.
the best.
Acai,
Yeah, man.
whatever, you name it. But
But yeah, that's the thing. It's like you're trying
keep the weight
to.
on.
It's pretty hard. What's
Yeah.
your weight to keep your weight on? What's
I'm trying to stay like close to 185. I can't. I wake up, I'll be like 180,
So
181 at best. Some
really?
days-
Wow.
Yeah, no, I'm telling you. Like, compare me to the Modolfo
Oh,
time
wow.
you saw me. Like, I got close to 200. They say 200, but I got.
He went to 200.
It was just
According to Ethan, he went to
too
200.
much. Yeah, but Ethan, obviously, the flick of the wrist wants to get back at me. He's gonna round the number up, doesn't he?
All right. I don't know. I wasn't there.
Anyways, it was close to 200. Anyway, it was like 2-3 pounds. Let's say 200. We'll give it.
All right. Now we're talking.
I wasn't like as active as I am now. I'm not training. I
No,
wasn't
you weren't
camp.
training as much, right?
Yeah, but it was great. I mean, once we got to the Modolfo camp, we started training.
Oh god.
Like we do double session, but
Yeah.
now you compare biking in the morning, getting here, training.
It's a lot of training during
And
the
then
day.
honestly, because the guys have lives, some of the guys we're
Yeah.
training with, I mean, some guys work, they live alone, they gotta pay the bills somehow. They work and like we're not doing doubles. So that one session we're doing is long. Like we're doing everything. Like me personally, I'll work guard, I'll work wrestling, I'll work top, I'll work leg locks, I'll work in one session. And like if you're trying to go over everything every day, it's gonna take a long time.
Yeah.
And still, it's hard to still work on everything you want to work on.
Absolutely, yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like that's the only thing of doing like one session a day, basically, or like one real session a day is you have to do more, like so they're longer. But I feel like I'm fresher every session. Like every day I come in, I'm like I don't feel like we're working hard. I'm dead after the session, but I don't feel like like some morning you wake up and you're like, nah, fuck this shit. Today I really don't want to train because I'm all fucked up.
It's funny.
I don't feel like that.
Yeah, same here. But you know what's funny is that we walk in and we're seeing different guys on different days feeling shot. It's the same guys we're training. Some guys it's that day. The other days that day. Today we had a bunch of guys out sitting out. Man.
Yeah. Oh, that's true. Today there was at some point
Today was literally like we had a crowd literally.
Yeah.
What the hell's happening right now? Like, what? Guys, get.
Tyler was pissed. He came out of the.
I'm exhausted.
The mats. He's
dying.
like, yeah, comes out of the mats. He's like, what the fuck are you guys doing? Everybody's like, at some point we're two groups.
Literally
rolling.
4 of us rolling.
Yeah, 4 of us, and we're like, so half was out and the other half was rolling.
Yeah.
Just
Madness.
fucking guys, but
Yeah.
that's okay. At
It's
least
okay.
we're on the mats.
Next time we'll make sure they have like a 5 serving meal. Aperitif.
With
Wine to go with it. We have the sommelier.
wine
I'll be
connoisseur.
I'll be the chef.
Just put on some Schwartz meat.
Yeah, Schwartz meat, gnocchis.
Oh man.
No man, it's tough training. And then the other thing is we're seeing the same guys. I don't know, something about it. It's tiring. Like being training with the same guys. Like and having a small group. Like here's the thing. Sometimes when you're taking a big class with like 30 people, and it's not your day. You'll drill in your corner.
You can go around the room and
You can pick
find
that
the-
round here. You
the
pick
dark
that round-
corners of the room.
Yeah, that guy that's gonna, collaborate with you. You know what I mean?
By any means
By-
necessary.
Yeah, exactly. You can do that. Now it's hard because we have a small group.
And everybody's down to kind of scrap. So
Yeah, and the guys are pretty good and getting better too, improving.
So you can't really hide them.
Happily so, obviously.
To be honest, like there's no not much like rounds where you can just like rest,
Yeah,
Yeah,
I like it. I like the accountability factor. Like we talked, we're gonna mention it again, but like I'm just gonna mention it because I'm still like experiencing it. Like, dude, rewatching the rounds that you do is insane. Like especially rounds with like a lot of shit happening, like
high
with you,
pace,
or like with like the wrestler. What's it called? I'll have to go back and see how I got the certain things because I'm not like thinking about it. I'm just doing it because it's there on the moment. You don't think, you know what I mean?
And it's hard to even remember sometimes because of exhaustion. You know? Like you come out of the training and you're like, all you're thinking about is just like trying not to die, you know, from like dehydration.
Yeah, or like just trying to take your breath here.
Yeah, exactly. So having that the videos, you can just go back and like see, oh, that happened. Oh, why I wasn't able to score at that moment. And and actually we were talking about this today. We're gonna so what we're doing is we're using this camera and we set it in a corner of the room and we can see all the mats, you know.
Yeah. Make sure
so we can see
it up.
Yeah, we tape it, Taza tapes it up, and we can see the room. So let's say we have 2 groups or 3 groups. We can you can send it to everybody, and we compress it.
Yeah. So
we're gonna put it on the net, and then for our group, so everybody can like watch their sparring.
Yeah, I think it makes a huge difference. Like if you find a way to compress it. There's that thing called handbrake. I'm not sure how to use it yet, but I mean, you can teach yourself
it's easy,
anything now. You go on YouTube, you click how to. There are 15 videos with those thumbnails right in your face. They will teach it to you for real, for free. It's the best thing. You can teach yourself anything.
It's fucking hilarious.
The editing, the filming, everything. Anyway, so you compress it, you put it on the net, on the web. You can private group it. Upload it on YouTube.
That's the best thing about it, and the fact that it's like kind of a wide angle, so we can see everything.
Not only that, the guys like if I'm just watching it and then I'm looking at my round, like there are 3 other guys that could be doing the same thing as me. Like at night, let's say, all right, here's what's gonna happen. I'm gonna go back home now. I'm a little tired. My second session is gonna be, let's say, mostly drilling. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna get back, rewatch the sparring, rest a bit, loosen up, warm up. Drill like what I see is good and bad. You know what I mean?
How you can fix like what
maybe
something you fucked
or
up
things that I hit that I didn't notice. Like, oh shit, how did I hit that? Okay, I see it now. I see the setup.
That's interesting.
So like I'll redo something that I did well, but I now planned, so I can plan it and get there, right? So I don't know. I think you should also drill the things you do good sometimes.
Well, definitely.
Yeah. Like in competition when you pull like a move and you're like, oh, why the fuck did I do that?
Yeah. It just comes on like it's like today I was like you caught me at some point. It was super sweaty and you caught me at some point in the heel hook and I was like I remember the first time you got on that leg entanglement I was able to slip out, try to expose something, and then second time you caught me and I was just like, how is it like possible, man?
I don't know.
It's just like people know already. Taza, let's say you have a fight against him. It's not like a secret. You know, like he's a good leg locker, right?
The only move I know.
Yeah, the only fucking move he knows, but still, he's still gonna catch you, and like it's sad for everybody because he got better. Like I'm telling you, you got better recently.
I appreciate it, man. I appreciate it.
It's gonna be hell.
I mean, it's a big part of it. I feel is like taking your own training in your own hands.
Yeah,
you know, obviously
you
can't do it like as much when you're just getting started.
Not for sure. At your level, let's say at a certain point, where like okay, like right now you don't have access to New York, but you have a group and we can train. So it's more like, all right, what can I do to make myself better? And that's what we're doing right now, and make other better too. Like because everybody's getting better, and let's say we were saying like sharing the footage to everybody, so people that want to watch it and want to get better tomorrow on the mats, they're gonna be better.
Fuck yeah. Honestly, I think
this is good. This is good for the whole group.
Yeah, I think it's gonna benefit the whole gym, and I think like honestly, if we maintain that consistency, the blue belts like are gonna be good in not too long. You know, like the shittiest restaurant we have. To say like, let's say there's like a shitty guy in there, and you want to rest with him.
Let's see.
There aren't many. Honestly, there aren't many, but he's gonna be tough. In a bit, you know.
Yeah, what I mean? I know. It's just like it forced people to, especially man, when you get beat on.
And another thing I noticed about like teaching guys something is you gotta repeat things. You have to. Like I know it sounds like that's obvious. You guys listening, but when you actually like realize the difference it makes when you show somebody something again, you see it like, oh, okay, now it looks better, looks tighter. Fuck, it must be the fact that I repeated it again that made it tighter.
For sure.
and then the frequency at which you remind them. I think sometimes you gotta let them forget it.
Every minute on the minute.
Every minute on the minute. You retard! What was that?
Figure 4, you fucking retard!
I'm not thinking of one particular person. I'm not. I swear to God, I'm not.
I don't believe you.
No, man. I swear to God, I'm not.
Fucking.
But anyways, it gets interesting when you start to see these things. Honestly, it gets tighter, it gets better.
Yeah,
It's nice.
To be honest, I've seen. I'm sure you can vouch for that. It's like I've seen every guy in the room since we started that camp got absolutely better.
Good, man.
Every week.
Good.
I can like feel it. Some guys they're denying me some passes that I used to do easy on them. Now it's like, oh, I got to start working more for it. Getting harder to submit to. So
and here's the thing also, like me, here's what I did. Like last week, I experimented a bit. I'm like, you know what? I'm going to try to teach a class. Here's what I didn't like about it. It's like, what if this guy doesn't want to do this week? What if he needs to work on something else?
Yeah.
So what I think with having the footage, how that would help, I think it would be good for them to see and then maybe ask questions, specific questions to what they need and how that worked. You know what I mean? I think that'd be better. So you let the guys work on what their strengths are, what their weaknesses are. Obviously, I'm not saying nobody should ever attend a class and have a professor and everything. No, this is
actually great.
Amazing. It's amazing. And this is what I'm excited to go back to, actually. But I'm just saying, in the meantime,
because right now, like you said, like we're taking our own training, like preparing for competition.
Yeah.
Like we gotta do it by ourselves, and so if on a certain day I want to like practice wrestling and you want to practice some guard, like I can do it and you can do your thing, and then we're warmed up and then we go.
Exactly. But even like a specific guard, what if I'm working on a guard that you don't want to be playing with right now?
Yeah.
You know, it's maybe not something, maybe I'm not saying you shouldn't have it in your game, but maybe right now you're preparing for something and you want to work on that specific thing and it's not what I'm showing and whatever. So like it gives the freedom to the guy also to, you know, just pick and choose what he wants to work on. You know? So that flexibility, I think you should play around with that sometimes.
Yeah, and another thing, I agree. And the other thing is like, right now it's like, it's not a normal like setting, you know.
Exactly.
Like we're coming in on the mats with the guys, and it's like there's no classes, and it's just like we're training hard, and like for sure, like people ask questions, and I've show some guys some stuff. Taza, you've been showing a lot of stuff to you guys, but you know, if there's question, we'll go over it. But if we like we said, we're both preparing, so at the same time, you're trying to just like get whatever you need to get better. Especially like you said, you watch the footage, say, okay, I fucked up there, or your rule set is different than mine, so we can work on both something.
For sure. No, I think the good thing you bring up is we're not saying this is the way to do it.
No.
I'm just saying it's a good way to do it when you don't have access to your professor, your sensei, and for sure it's always good to have somebody to you know learn from all the time. You always got to keep learning. And as a matter of fact, I mean, I'm still trying to look out on internet for like.
Oh, you've been sending messages to some of the guys you're training with.
Shout out to Jason Rao. My man.
Yeah, seriously, Rao,
legend.
like.
Couple of things, you know, from just like you specific with one thing you want. You can look up to somebody you know he's good at. Boom, he's gonna give you that one tip, and boom, you just leveling up from a distance. That's how you can use the situation to your benefit. That's
and that's the beauty of the internet, because like you can, like you said, if for some of you guys that are training maybe right now, like if you're using. Like you have one partner only, but you want to level up. You know, you can go on YouTube. You can go on all the like services like BJJ Fanatic, Flow Grappling, whatever you're using. Yeah. There's like information out there, so you're not limited like to showing up to a class. Yeah. So because we don't have Firas right now, and we don't have John.
Would be great.
It would be great.
Be awesome. Are you kidding me? I'd love to ask questions about. You know,
anything,
yeah, exactly.
But especially we're doing a lot of wrestling, so like for us is a wealth of knowledge. Yeah,
excellent. A lot of the things he shows also is MMA oriented, like sometimes, like, I'll give you an example. Like, instead of doing a maneuver where you're like falling back, you know, and then maybe the guy spins, no, he'll give you the ways to do it, and you know, make sure even if it's slippery, even if you know it's a long match, the guy's shirtless, he's juiced, it will work. So I think, and it's a similar rule set to ADCC. Exactly, you gotta.
You just said shirtless and juiced. I'm like, oh, that's ADCC basically.
But it could. I mean, I'm not. I mean, MMA is cleaning up. Like, I don't know.
Well,
I feel like, I don't know, man.
They say it's cleaning up, but I think some guys figure out a way to stick needle undetected up their ass.
Därför sen värst.
Yeah, exactly. Maybe in their cooking, I don't know, but
somehow.
Yeah, I don't think it's.
What was that story Yoel had, man? What was he made like a bunch of money off of?
Oh yeah, so he was suing a company that he said he got like caught on juice. Because you know how, like, when someone gets caught by USADA, they always say the same thing. They're like, oh, it's a tainted supplement.
Yeah, obviously.
They always take tainted supplements, which is, it's pretty smart, you know? It's like, if you're going to get caught on juice, might as well take some shitty supplements. So,
I mean, that's
on this
good.
part,
Time too.
Yeah, apparently he sued the company of the supplement, and they were supposed to pay him like some couple of millions and shit like that because he lost money off of it, basically not being able to fight. But they're probably just gonna bankrupt.
Go bankrupt.
Yeah, because they probably don't have the money to pay him. So I don't know how it's gonna play out. But I saw the headline once, read a bit of the article, and that's pretty much it.
And then you're like, I've seen enough.
Yeah, I mean, just
Not
look at
follow up.
I mean, I think Yoel Romero, with all due respect, I mean, I love the guy, but I think he was made in a lab. I don't even think he's human. Just look at him,
Didn't
man.
he fight recently? Who did he fight recently? At this time?
Yeah. It was what a lackluster fucking. It was so boring, man.
Yeah, I mean,
it was like fight. I mean, you fight the guy, he's fucking dangerous, but it was a weird fight, you know.
It's unfortunate.
It's funny.
It had the potential to be. I mean, listen, I'm not a connoisseur or anything here.
I'm not talking shit. It's just like people were. I remember that night because I watched the card. I think the whole card, and everybody was like getting finished and shit. It was crazy. And then that match was like extremely anticlimactic with the rest of the card. But it happens. It's not the first time, you know. Yeah. Especially when you go out there and you're like. There's people throwing bombs at you.
Exactly. From a fan standpoint, maybe it was disappointing. From a technical standpoint, I'm sure the distance management, the footwork, the angles, all that shit was amazing. Right?
You know, one last thing about Yoel that I find funny is the guy. He's an amazing wrestler. Right? He's a, like, silver medalist in the Olympic. It's crazy though. He's like so explosive that when you see him, there's like some highlights on YouTube of him. Off balance. He's off balance because he's so explosive, but then he just jump and change direction out of nowhere. So it seems like he's always falling, but he catches his balance. I don't know how. And so explosive, the guy.
It's so crazy. It's so like...
And he's like 41 or 42 or something.
Aging like
trapped to his fucking ears.
To his eyebrows.
Yeah.
It's like a unibrow, but he goes from shoulders to the third eye. Yeah.
Basically a big triangle. Oh man, that's sick, dude. How good was today? After the training, we're seeing how fucking warm it was and hot. Actually, we're dying, and I'm just like, usually we cool down on the mats, right? Stretch a bit. I just go up. I'm like, fuck it, I have an ice bath downstairs, and I just went and like start the ice bath right away, and I was like. Guys, like, just get in. Yeah. So Taz is the only guy that followed through. Yeah, did ice bath right after training was the absolute best thing. Like, if you guys can, like, even if you have like, you don't need a real proper ice bath. You just need like, how do you call that? Like a bin, a bathtub, or like anything, and you just fill it with ice and even like
big freezer.
Yeah, the cold water here is actually like cold as an ice bath, like 60 Fahrenheit.
Yeah. And
he got to 55, got in for like 7 minutes, almost died, got out, feel amazing now.
Dude, I'd love to do it where I'm staying, but it's funny, the bathtub, only the hot water works. You think it's the opposite.
Are you serious?
Yeah. So,
what the hell?
I mean, I can have a hot bath with Epsom salt.
Well, there you go. Yeah. That's pretty relaxing before bed, you know?
Yeah, I was looking into these compression, because here's the thing. Like,
what, Normatec?
Something similar.
Yeah.
rapid recovery or something.
Reboot.
Rapid reboot.
Yeah, something like that.
Rapid
Reboot.
recovery boot.
Reboot rapid. Fire. Normal. Reboot tech.
Something along those lines. So I'm excited to try that out to see if it actually. I mean, I've tried it a bunch. It feels amazing. Full body.
Yeah, dude.
Head to toe.
A good friend of ours, Olivier, has some, and oh man, it feels great, to be honest. And there's like on the rapid reboot or whatever it's called,
rapid,
rapid fire. You put it on, and you have like multiple like settings where you can just compress, release. It's amazing, man.
Oh,
it's good.
I'm pumped for that. Because usually, like, I'll hit the sauna, right? I'll go to the sauna.
No more sauna.
I'll jump in the water, dude. The water. I miss being like in the water from head to toe. No access to pools.
Nah, no pools, man. That's something
physio
that sucks.
too. Like the physio should be opening.
It's open
week.
now.
It's open?
Yeah, it started.
No, it's the 1st of June.
Oh, 1st of June. So
first.
So a couple of days. Monday.
Yeah,
Monday.
Oh man, I gotta go see. Go see Tommy.
I gotta go see them too, man.
I gotta go check out my shoulder and my shoulder.
My elbows.
Elbows.
Still, yeah.
Are they still shot?
Still just tight a bit, but I like from the lifting makes it tight a bit.
Yeah, I've honestly I've been lifting mostly lower body. My upper body, because I have a shoulder thing that's
impingement.
I just gotta go and check it out before I start.
Yeah.
I think it's the amount of overhead stuff that really kills it.
Often that's when I get pinched in my shoulders. It's when I do a lot of anything overhead, basically. Yeah.
Me, it's the Turkish get-ups.
Oof.
Man, talk about overhead. You're literally holding something overhead
for like a long time too, because it's a slow movement.
Yeah, it's very slow and controlled. I haven't done Turkish get-ups in a very long time, but I have done lunges. So there's the lunge and the Turkish get-up. There are a lot of things.
That's nice.
I'm doing a lot of rowing, just the things that open up, right?
Because we're always in little balls like this.
Yeah, even today, I had a little.
Yeah. So that's good that they're opening up. So you guys will be able to, everyone that's in Montreal, if you've been hurting in quarantine, physio is going to be back on.
Yeah, that's another thing that we gotta keep track of is little injuries, a little hurt.
Yeah, especially in camp right now. It's dude, yesterday I felt like after the session it was as hot as today, and I felt like I sat a bit after to cool down, and I just felt like all my hips just get tight,
Yes.
So and you're like, oh my god, I had to get out, get in the room, start foam rolling.
Oh, today
I had
when you came back down.
Yesterday, today's a bit better, but if I would have just not do it.
Dude, one thing that I like to do for the hip tightness, and that's been helping a lot, is I'll take those mobility bands, the big green one.
Yeah.
The big mobility bands.
Yeah.
You can buy them on Amazon or something. Northern Lights, they have good ones. That's the brand. You can go on Amazon, Northern Lights, they'll ship it to you whenever. Or I think some of the stores are open now.
Yeah, I think they're open. Yeah, I think for here the rule right now is the mall are not open. It's stores with an exit on the street or whatever.
Oh, sweetness.
Yeah, but dude, the lines. The other day I wanted to just get a fucking bike part. So I biked to that store, Mountain Equipment Co-op. It's
Marché Central.
Yeah, exactly.
You should go to Cycle Régis.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do now. But I wanted to get there, man. Go there. There's a line at least for an hour.
Wow.
Turn back. I'm I'm just gonna buy online. Fuck it.
Yeah, or go Cycle Régis if you're in Montreal. You want to fix up your bike. Cycle Régis. And
there's so many good bike shops in Montreal. So that's one. It's on Van Horn. Is it?
Van Horn, yeah. Right when you go down that road,
Yeah.
It's to the left on Van Horn.
There you go.
Right there.
What were we saying?
I don't lost track.
Remember.
Whatever. Yeah, biking's been helping me, basically.
Biking's been helping me. That could be a good time to wrap it up.
Yeah, actually. I guess it's time to wrap it up.
If we don't even know what we're saying anymore.
When we fuck up like that once, that's it. We lost our... That's it, basically.
Yeah,
Game over.
Good thing we fuck up at the end of the podcast. So you guys...
Good thing it's not 3 minutes in.
Yeah. Because everybody would be gone by
whatever. Basically, we're just talking to you guys about how we've been adapting our training and how it's not the end of the world. You guys can still figure it out.
Mm-hmm.
If you're staying alone, or you got a buddy that's staying alone, or you can figure out a couple of mats.
Yeah.
And surprisingly, you don't need a lot of. It's one realization, training in the park, whatever. Training with you guys, you don't need a lot of mats.
You don't need a lot of space because how sometimes in gyms when it's super packed, Well, it's the same with like you're training next to other people sometimes.
Yeah.
Like I mean, Henzo's on a Monday afternoon, man. And there's like 100 people on
You
the
gotta
mats.
reset, yeah.
Yeah, you got to reset all the time. So you don't need that much space to get good training session and intense training session. But yeah, we'll keep you updated with the training because we're in camp right now. So
Pretty much most of us have little mats. So you bring together a bunch of mats.
exactly.
Now you have a bunch of different mats. Big deal. Who cares?
No,
Just
it's
make sure
better
you
than concrete.
push them together. Make sure there's no like space for your toes not to crack. I know you hurt your
Oh
toe.
man, my toes are all fucked up now. I have like 3 bad toes now.
Yeah, so make sure the mats are together. Have that. You know what? Use that to work on your mat awareness.
Yeah.
So when you're competing, and it happened to me at Nogi Worlds, man. I had that guy in X guard, leg high up, and my man just dashed off the
He was
mats.
like, he saw something on the other side of the mat, but
He saw the
needed to get
acai
the-
was
yeah.
having a temporary promotion on the big
30%
deluxe.
off.
30% off on the big deluxe. He's like, boy, I gotta go, okay? He
Just
came
ran.
back.
He actually ran 6 times there, at least, the very least.
I had
you
the
know?
X guard a bunch of times. But
Yeah.
honestly, when you have it now, because we're working on our mat
Pull the
awareness,
guy in, man.
pull him back, take the back.
Yeah.
But anyways, yeah, just bring a bunch of mats together, glue them up, tape them up if you need to. Put like weights, use kettlebells. You can use the 45 plate barbells. Make sure also to check with your neighbor downstairs when his lunch break is.
Just make sure to drop that barbell after each rep.
Dude, I was drilling once in the house and I Harai Goshi looped up by mistake. It was too tempting. It was stronger than me. So I just Harai Goshi him and the guy just like a bag of potatoes.
Today you threw him and I just heard like all the air came out. It was hilarious.
Wim Hof, Wim Hof. Playing with your physiology. It's
fucking hell
to tap into your
inner self.
Hippo something in your brain.
All right. So yeah, we're just gonna keep you guys updated
as we go
on what's happening, and I mean it's more fun for us than Skype. Obviously, Skype is a bit like it was good at first for sure, but it'll never be the same. And we can have guests for now, but yeah, we'll be guests to ourselves, I guess.
Yeah, we're our own guests, and we're just gonna tell you guys what we've been up to in training. If that adds any value to you, great. That's the whole point. If not, sorry. I hope you enjoy the bro science behind what we're saying.
Oh yeah.
I hope you guys take something from it. And now let's transition
to the support section. All right, first off, Val behind the camera. Well, he's not exactly behind the camera. There's like a sheep on my TV, but
there is a sheep on the TV right now.
Val has been helping us with the podcast. Obviously, thank you, Val, for everything. And
by the way, if you guys are watching this, first of all, if you're watching this, click on that subscribe button right now, and click on the bell so we let you know when we upload something.
Yeah, when we release.
But basically, if you're watching this and you see me staring like in the space, there's the TV right behind the camera, and it's a slideshow of amazing pictures.
And
I'm after training, like just relax. So I'm just partially spaced out, so I'm just staring at this, and it's really nice.
Yeah,
views.
it's the dehydration right there that's hitting.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so it's
Nothing else.
the Google Chromecast behind that's just showing us beautiful sheets. And
Beautiful
shit like
sceneries. It makes me want to travel.
I can't wait, man.
If you're on the audio, we appreciate you guys tuning in.
Yeah.
Just
subscribe still. Like you can follow us on Spotify, iTunes, Google Music, everything. So just getting back to the support, thank you to Val from Mizu Studio. Mizu Studio will be hopefully opening soon. Everything is opening softly in Montreal, so we're hoping for these training sessions very soon.
Yeah.
Next up, we have Scramble Canada. Scramble. Taz is all scrambled up right
I'm
now.
scrambled up, and what I'm scrambled up the most about is the fanny packs. If there's a time to get a fanny pack, guys, and this is obviously I'm promoting the crap out of it.
Well, it's the support section, right?
Support section. You expect me to
milk
turn into a salesman here. No, but honestly, for real, if there's one time to put it, because honestly, all summer I'm just wearing shorts, no pockets, lightweight, biking around.
What do you need?
Staying in the game. What do you need? A fanny pack.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm not saying you should text and bike, But like, let's say you don't know the city and you gotta like map your way,
and you get lost on your bike.
You get lost on
all
your
the
bike.
time.
You pull up, all right, get off the road, stop your bike, unzip, destination. You look, couple of streets, boom, 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 bada bing, bada boom. Thanks to the fanny pack, and I made it to training on time.
Thanks to Scramble. So you can.
They're sold out now, but they're gonna
coming
be
back
in stock. When they come in stock, you guys go get yourself a fanny pack. Have the lightest, freshest summer of your lives. No sweaty, whatever. Feel nice and light. Shirts, get after it. If they're old shirts and you want to cut them up so you don't have a farmer stand like me, or soon not to be a farmer tan boy anymore, you can cut up the sleeves.
Yeah,
maybe
and
a bit aggressive.
The shorts, you can use them.
Extra motivation during summer
exactly.
to get after it.
And the shorts can be used in the pool.
Salato.
Oh man,
salty.
This is
Epic.
Epic is the right word. So Scramble, you can use Taz's code or mine to get yourself some gear, summer gear.
Around here, Taza 15.
Yeah,
I'm not sure.
Something like that.
You, it's Leclerc 15.
P.O. Leclerc or something like that.
Well, Val knows. That's
Val's
why we have Val.
Yeah.
Valerio.
He always remembers.
Thank you.
Next up, we have Roll Forever with the drip, new logo.
Drip.
I'm finishing up the website as we speak. All right, I've been putting a bit of time because COVID season is now off. I shouldn't say that. You guys are going to hate me for that. But no, it's...
bro science
is real. Yeah.
Is real.
It is bro science, but whatever. So, Jiu-Jitsu is back in the US at the very least, and we will have new release with Roll Forever. Betty is helping us out to make it to comp, and she's building a crazy cool brand.
Not only that, here's the thing. So we're testing out different materials. We're testing out different things. We didn't like the shorts. Guess what we're going to do? We're going to get something that fits nice. Something that's good quality. Something that's going to last you long. So if it's taking a bit more time, you guys know it's for the right reason.
Exactly.
We're not rushing things. We're not, obviously, salesman mode on during support, but
there's something true too. Like what you just said is, what's great is we're actually getting, Betty is getting shorts made. She's sending them to us. We're trying them, the athletes are trying them out.
Yeah.
And then we tell her, okay, we can make it better. We can make it better. And she's always on the phone, always doing something. And she's going to send us a pair. And once it's the best, we're going to sell it. Yeah. And you guys that have those shorts, not only it's going to be super clean, all black with the logo like this, but it's going to be fucking comfortable.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
that's it. I wouldn't wear it if it's not that way. Honestly.
No, same. The rash guards are amazing. I love them.
Yeah.
It's just going to get better. And like I said, soon you guys will have access to the website and can get after it.
Website.
Next up, Physiomentum. We're talking about it. So they're opening up, if you're in Montreal, June 1st. So for everybody, now you can just come in.
New York
City.
Miss it.
Yeah.
Part of me misses it. But it looks nice until you're
in there.
You're not up, you're down street level, and you gotta walk between the streets.
The skyline is always nice until you're in the street.
There's a bit of hype. There's a lot of hype behind it.
Yeah,
it's still great. It's still great.
Yeah, just to finish up with Physiomentum. So you guys in Montreal can hit them up. They're not back on it, so just get the best physio in town, right?
The best physio, they're gonna take care of you. They're also seeing what jiu-jitsu athletes are suffering from, because we're suffering from
everything, basically.
From a bit of everything, and we're sending them the other suffered athletes, so they're getting to know. Yeah. They know what a toe hold is now.
Yeah, they understand heel hooks and shit like that.
Some guy gets caught in the toe hold, they definitely know what it is now. Yeah. They see it, they feel, whoa boy.
Yeah, they
loosey goosey, slack-a-lack.
They know submissions now, so imagine your physio knows submission, it's the best.
Yeah. Now I just gotta teach him the defense to it.
Yeah. On that note, I think we got everybody. We still have the Patreon, nothing on it. You guys can support us if you want, all right? And at some point we'll release content when this shit gets normal, because for now we're prepping for comp and that's it.
For now, I'm hungry and I'm gonna go get me some gnocchis.
Gnocchis de la nonna.
Gnocchi de la nonna, $5. You guys know me. I can eat
everything,
like a lot.
It's insane, man.
I can really. I'll surprise anybody that sees me eat. Okay. So
I agree,
and
man.
this is like gets me full. So $5 Canadian. That means like
$1.
three.
American.
It's like $3.
Yeah.
Think about it.
Yeah, it's
$3
pretty much
dollars. Freshly made in front of you. Literally, she's making them in front of you.
Oh man,
$5.
make me want some right now.
Just come along, man.
I might.
Dude, sun is out.
Pretty.
Guns are out.
out.
And we are out, guys. Thank you for watching. Thank you for tuning in. And until next time, safe in it.